I read the documents. I listened to Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton, who filed them, give his explanation, and frankly, I was legally dubious. And I also listened to Senator Ted Cruz, whom I respect immensely, give his explanation of the case. Just so you know, Ted Cruz was the one who was asked to argue it before the Supreme Court if they did hear it. And it was kind of obvious that he was pretty skeptical himself whether or not this would be successful in the Supreme Court. So, as much as I like to pound on Judge Roberts, and I understand everyone's frustration, realistically, the Supreme Court made the right legal decision. So what do I mean by that? Now, the reason I know that Texas really didn't believe they would be successful is because in their brief, they actually cite McPherson versus Blacker all the way from 1892. Which is really ironic because that case militates against the case they were trying to make. So, what am I saying? It all comes down to standing in the Electoral College. So, I'll explain standing first. Standing is all about who is the aggrieved party. Are you the person who was actually wrong, or are you the party who was actually wrong who can bring the case? It addresses the who, not the what. How do they address the what? It is very clear that Pennsylvania violated its own constitution. You can look it up yourself. Article 7, Section 14 of the PA Constitution is very clear that people are mandated to vote in person other than very limited, very special exceptions. And there you have to apply for an exemption, and then you get that absentee voting. Just mass mail-in voting was unconstitutional. The problem is the aggrieved party is you. You Pennsylvania citizens, you are the aggrieved party because your rights were violated, your constitution was violated. Texas has no standing. Their rights weren't violated. And why weren't they violated? Well, it comes down to the Electoral College. According to the Constitution, again, we all agreed to send our different electors to Congress and to name who we want for president. And you could say the case, United States versus Nunyo. The Supreme Court decided it's Nunyo business who each state sends. It's just you get to pick yours, they get to pick theirs, and it doesn't matter how they pick them. So that's the whole deal. Now, the ironic thing is the left hates the Electoral College when it's inconvenient. This week they probably like it, and next week they'll go back to hating it. Now, since we're people of principle and since we defend the Constitution, we believe it's a good thing when it works in our favor. We think it's a good thing in cases like this where it works against us, but it's a good thing and we're here to defend the Constitution.